This is one of the biggest conquests of the modern world, the immediate and simple access to the most diverse electrical and electronic equipment. Equipment using the most advanced technology and focused on achieving one aim: facilitate work and improve our life quality. Today it is impossible to imagine our world without them. However, there is an important question to be answered. What happens to this equipment when no longer suited for use and replaced by new ones? It is estimated that the European Union produces annually about 6 million tons of electrical and electronic equipment waste, a number that will be doubled during the next 10 years, turning out to be a real threat for the environment. Some of this equipment contains dangerous materials in its composition. Until now, societies haven't found a simple and planned solution regarding the problem of electrical and electronic equipment waste. However, this scenario has changed radically in recent years, a change that has brought impressive progress regarding the environment. In Portugal, this change is mainly the result of the work of AM3E, a management entity entrusted by the state.
As diretivas europeias de gestão de resíduos de equipamentos elétricos e eletrónicos motivaram que 60 empresas que colocam esse tipo de produtos no mercado nacional, preocupadas com o ambiente e com o cumprimento da lei, criassem a AM3E. O Estado, ao licenciá-la em 2006, atribuiu-lhe uma série de obrigações que têm vindo a ser cumpridas desde essa data. A rede de 250 centros de recepção que a AM3E irá disponibilizar por todo o território nacional permitirá ao cidadão consumidor entregar os seus resíduos de equipamentos elétricos e eletrónicos da forma mais simples possível. Esses 250 centros de recepção estão dispostos permanentemente a receber de uma forma gratuita os resíduos dos equipamentos de qualquer cidadão. O cidadão pode também entregar os seus resíduos em qualquer retalhista quando compra um equipamento novo que cumpra a mesma função, ou chamar os serviços municipalizados que se encarregarão, de acordo com as regras definidas nesse município, de recolher o resíduo desse equipamento.
The present European Union aims foresee the take-back and treatment of 4 kilograms of waste per year per person, the equivalent to about 40,000 tons in terms of national waste. AM3E has the most important role in this process, since it is responsible for the management of 75% of that waste. To accomplish these aims, it is essential that all people cooperate, starting with consumers, companies and distributors of new equipment, and wholesalers, retailers and shopkeepers. Thus, AM3E has developed an efficient waste take-back and treatment system which includes many partners spread throughout the country. How does the AM3E integrated system work? According to the current legislation, all shopkeepers are obliged to receive a piece of equipment at the end of its life cycle on purchasing of a new equivalent one, without any additional cost for the consumer. The electrical and electronic equipment waste is then taken to AM3E collection centres. Any citizen can deliver their old equipment directly to the collection centres as an alternative. Through this system, the delivering of equipment for treatment and recovery is easier and quicker. The financial costs of this system are assured by an eco value included in the invoice of all new equipment. Presently, AM3E has about 100 collection centres available scattered around the country, including the autonomous regions of the Azores and Madeira. It is estimated that the total coverage of the national territory will be assured by a network of 250 centres, an aim AM3E is looking forward to achieve in the short term. The collection centres are prepared to receive all kinds of electrical and electronic equipment waste, such as washing machines, refrigerating and cooling equipment, mobile phones, radios, monitors, electric tools, toys, medical equipment, electric lamps, among many others. At the collection centres, waste is weighed and identified according to the patterns settled by the current legislation. The data is then immediately sent to AM3E headquarters, where a team of specialised professionals receive and manage all the information in order to organise the system enabling AM3E with permanent updated information. After being weighed and identified, waste is carefully separated in 5 categories. Big equipment, containing mainly iron. Refrigeration and cooling equipment, demanding special care due to the dangerous substances such as the CFCs. Small equipment, of which the main content is plastic. Fluorescent and discharge lamps, and also monitors and old TV equipment, with specific dismantling schemes due to the cathode ray tubes. After separation, all waste is packed and taken to treatment and recovery plants. The transportation of this waste is done by qualified logistic operators according to the strict environmental security norms. AM3E established agreements with some treatment and recovery plants that guarantee technical conditions, know-how and the capacity to assure the correct treatment of all electrical and electronic equipment waste. In these treatment and recovery plants, waste is handled according to its specific characteristics and is subject to different recycling processes. Each item of waste is dismantled and its components separated, which are then introduced in the different recycle stages. Wheels, doors, drawers and shelves, for instance, are taken out of refrigerators and deep freezers, proceeding on to the removal of all dangerous substances such as fluids with CFC as well as the compressor. Subsequently, the carcass is mechanically grinded in an isolated enclosed environment, separating all materials for recycling: iron, aluminium and plastic. The priority in the case of television and computer monitors is the removal of the luminescent layer from the interior of the monitor that includes many dangerous substances like cadmium. The lamps used also require a special recycling process, since some types contain mercury and phosphorus powder. At first, the lamps are broken into small fragments in order to separate the phosphorus powder. Then, all materials are grinded and separated, and through an inverse polarity mechanism, the resulting dust is submitted to a distillation process for the recovery of the mercury. Other types of waste, such as diverse consumption equipment, mobile phones, computers, printers or photocopy machines, are also submitted to different recycling stages, grinding and separation. All resulting materials from the recovery AM3E system are packed up and sent to be recycled or eventually reused. This is the correct track that the electrical and electronic equipment waste should follow. It is a track that converts waste into useful resources, granting them a new life. It is a way that leads to a cleaner environment and a better future for all.
No cumprimento da legislação europeia e portuguesa e no anseio de contribuir para melhor ambiente. Alguns dos mais importantes produtores de produtos elétricos e eletrônicos criaram a AM3E. Depois da realização deste esforço, cabe agora aos utilizadores dos equipamentos de se desfazerem do equipamento velho de acordo com a lei e com o objetivo de contribuir para ambiente saudável. Assim, apelo a todos para reunirmos esforços para chegarmos ao nosso grande objetivo comum: garantir o bem-estar das gerações futuras. Muito obrigado.
For a new life, join AMB3E. For more information, please contact toll-free number 800 262 333 or www.amb3e.pt.